And now join us in honoring America and those who protect it with the singing of our national anthem performed this evening by Lily Emerald.
Alright. How's that? Is that any better? Sound check. Apologize, we're mid-national anthem. We will come back to you in just a moment. Okay. Do we have audio now? I'm very sorry. Michigan's going to take the puck up into the neutral zone. Oh, it's stolen by Mercyhurst and then taken back by Michigan. Michigan playing the boards early in this game. Michigan going for some more offensive dominance in the offensive zone. Puck ends up back in Michigan's defensive zone. Puck currently being held captive behind the goalie. Oh, and it gets away for number 19. Michael Hage loses the puck. Puck is caught near the boards in the Michigan offensive zone. Substitutions on the Michigan team. Puck comes down in the neutral zone, swept up by Fantilli of Michigan. Pass back, pass back. Fantilli drives it up. Oh my goodness! Fantilli scores! Fantilli maneuvered between 4 different Mercyhurst players all by himself in the offensive zone, straight up into the goalie. Quickly skated to the right of the goal with a little wrist shot, got that one in, and now it is 2-0. Michigan, with having just played only over 5 minutes. Now it is 2-0 here in the first period here in Ann Arbor. We got a broken stick in the neutral zone. Mercyhurst has the puck now after the face-off. Puck comes around behind the goalie. Tries to play it, but he's going to back off and go back into the net as Mercyhurst gets a little aggressive with it here. Mercyhurst continues to sort of push the puck back straight into the boards behind the goal. As some substitutions come on here, the broken stick continues to lay in the neutral zone. Puck currently resides on the stick of number 7, Dakota Mullen. It's going to make its way up, all the way up to the neutral zone now, and all the way into the offensive zone behind Mercyhurst goalie. Mercyhurst swinging around the boards. I got my partner here alongside me, Caleb. How you doing, Caleb?
Doing well. Excited to be here.
All right. This is a fast-paced sport, so we're going to do our best to keep you updated, folks. Michigan gets the puck. It's going to be Millen, number 7, bringing it up. He goes to shoot, and he scores! Another goal for Michigan in the first period. Folks, the time on the clock in the first period is 13:20. We've only played 6 minutes and 40 seconds here in Ann Arbor, and Yost is going nuts. It's opening night here in Ann Arbor. The students have come out in force against a rather small Pennsylvania opponent here in Mercyhurst. Mercyhurst took the bus ride about 4 hours from Erie, Pennsylvania today. And man, they're already down 3-0. Michigan, 9 shots in 6 minutes and 40 seconds. Mercyhurst, 2 shots in 6 minutes and 40 seconds. And the score is 3-0 Michigan. Caleb, what have you seen so far in this?
Oh man, I see a lot of dominance for the Wolverines, especially with the puck, and the score definitely reflects that. But obviously, it's very early on, and so there's still a lot of hockey to be had.
Lots of hockey to play still. Two teams will face
tonight.
off here in the middle of the arena, and they did, but the ref's going to call it back. And we'll try this again. Mercyhurst wins the face-off. Puck goes off to the right boards. Michigan, number 44, catches the puck in his hand, brings it down to the ice. Puck makes its way back into the backboards. Goalie sweeps it up, pushes it back out. Michigan gets control of the puck. It's Hughes. Hughes passes over. Hughes gets it back. He shoots. He misses. Goalie from Mercyhurst having a rough go at it so far, getting a lot of shots on goal. Hughes has the puck back in the offensive zone. Oh, and it's caught right in the lap of the Mercyhurst goalie. Caleb, who do we have as the Mercyhurst goalie right now? Michael Chambray. All right, so while they clear the ice off during this timeout, doesn't look like they've assigned the timeout to either team. I'm not sure what the timeout is for, but the play is stopped. Teams will make their substitutions as they clear the ice. We did have some early action in this game with Michigan putting up 3 goals before we even hit our 7th minute of play. Mercyhurst getting the puck down into their offensive zone into the Michigan side, but the Michigan goalie for tonight, number 72, Jack Ivankovic, has done a great job of blocking the shots that have come his way. Mercyhurst only has 2 shots on the day, but what are you seeing out of Mercyhurst so far today?
Yeah, I think that right now they just need to work on their winning those battles with the puck, and I think that if they can do that, they can definitely be back in this contest.
It definitely feels like Mercyhurst just needs to try to do a good job of controlling the puck.
Yeah, I would agree.
All right, we're going to get a face-off between number 19, Michael Hage.
Looks like Hage and
number 22 from Mercyhurst, Noah Sador. So the puck's on the Mercyhurst side. All right, McKinney has the puck in the offensive zone on Mercyhurst's side. Puck finds its way to Burnett, off Mercyhurst's jersey. Oh, some crashing into the boards here on the Mercyhurst side. They're gonna fight for it. Puck came back into the Michigan side. Michael Hage with the puck here, tries to send it by, pass misses, and it goes into the back end. Mercyhurst needs to get this puck out of their side. Oh, and a big hit from Michigan's number 6. Josh Ernisi just absolutely obliterated a guy into the Mercyhurst own side's boards.
And we could hear it from the rafters.
Yeah, that one had some oohs and ahs to it in the crowd. Ernese brings the puck up. He passes it over. He doesn't have a man. Puck finds its way to the neutral zone where there are only 2 players, and they're both Michigan. Park's going to take it up from the neutral zone. Gets contested, has it back, passes it back to number 21. Ben Robertson has the puck. Number 88, Henry Muse on the ice, doing a good job of moving the puck around right now. Muse has the puck, gets it to Robertson, makes a pass, but it almost sails out of the ice. Almost sailed into the crowd. Puck gets absolutely sailed off into the Michigan side. Just went across the ice. Mercyhurst takes a shot from almost inside the neutral zone. Misses. Ends up in the back end behind the goalie on the Mercyhurst side of play. It's a bit of cat and mouse between number 18, Jaden Perrin, and another defender on that side. Puck comes up into the Mercyhurst side from the neutral zone. Mercyhurst gets it back. Oh,
briefly stolen.
Tyler Duke brings it up from the neutral zone. Mercyhurst gains possession. They want to clear this thing out of here. In their last multiple times that they've tried to clear this puck out, they've almost turned it over.
And they avoided a major crisis, too, in that moment.
They did. So as the pace of play slows, the puck sits behind the Michigan goalie. The Michigan players are going to bring it up. Mercyhurst gets it out of their zone once again. Michigan controlling the puck in their own side. Great pass from Fantilli to Ernese. Ernese swings it out. Mercyhurst regains possession in the neutral zone. Puck hits the ref. The ref's on top of the boards. Number 6, Josh Ernese. Oh, and a big hit against a Mercyhurst player once again. It was from Ernese to Sador. Again, these two are going at it. Ernese got tangled up with Sador, number 22. The refs are going to stop the play. Caleb, what are you seeing between these 2 players going at it?
Yeah, I'm not sure what it is about that. But they've definitely been in some sort of squabble for sure.
Pace of play resumes. Michigan with Fantilli. He's controlling the puck in the neutral zone. Goes back into his own zone. Hage has the puck in his own zone still. Now he's going to rush it up through the neutral zone into the Mercyhurst zone. Swings it out to the back of the boards. Now Mercyhurst players are going to pin the puck against their back zone, and now they're running the puck up to the neutral zone, and Despio, number 24 from Mercyhurst, just passed the puck to absolutely no one. Now Michigan's going to retain control once again. Pace of play is in the Mercyhurst zone. Mercyhurst doing everything they can to sort of get people. And another big hit. They just keep coming, Michigan.
This one might be a penalty.
This one looks like it will be a penalty. 92 Valentini on Michigan has just been put in the box. After, that is what, the third or, he's got a 2-minute penalty for interference. That's what, the third or fourth Michigan player we've seen absolutely truck somebody.
Yeah, and I'm surprised it took four times.
We had a face-off from the Michigan
send him into
side
the box.
here. Now Michigan won the face-off. They're going to bring it up. Puck goes back into the back end of the Mercyhurst area. We currently have 3-0 Michigan in the first period. We got less than 7 minutes to go in the period. 11 shots from Michigan, 2 from Mercyhurst. The score remains 3-0. With 3 shots from Michigan before we hit our 7th minute, and now things have quieted just a little bit. That's not to say that things haven't looked just as strong for Michigan since then, but
No, not at all.
Caleb, I think you can agree that Oh, and a breakaway, for McMuller. He scores! 4-0 Michigan in the first period.
They've certainly put on a show tonight, that's for sure.
Absolutely unbelievable performance from a multitude of Michigan players in this game. Wow, wow, wow. What did you see in that goal there?
There was so much poise, so much patience. He took it right down the ice and got it in there. That's a beautiful goal.
The puck kind of slipped away. It was sort of hanging around the neutral zone, and it flicked away towards the Mercyhurst zone. And Michigan's number 9, Moldenauer, happened to get there first to the puck, and he just stormed his way with no resistance straight up to the goal. Flicked it in there with his wrist.
Brilliant goal for the sophomore out of Northville, Michigan.
Absolutely. So after Michigan won that last faceoff after the goal, puck went down in the Michigan zone. Now it's going to be in the Mercyhurst zone, but Mercyhurst is taking it up to the neutral towards the Michigan zone.
Just above 30 seconds left on that penalty as well.
Yeah, Valentini definitely eager to get back on the ice after receiving an interference penalty. Mercyhurst controls the puck in their own zone. They make 2 substitutions. Number 26, Smith, comes on the ice, as well as number 3, Larkin. And Larkin immediately takes possession of the puck. He's going to bring it up. Now it's Smith, 26 of Mercyhurst. He flicks up to number 11, Brooks, and the puck's going to make its way behind the goalie. Michigan's going to take control, and now there's a bit of a breakaway. Number 27 from Michigan with the puck. He makes a little wrist shot, but it gets blocked. That's one of the few blocks we've seen out of Ivankovic.
Not only did they kill the penalty, they also scored a goal. And so, that's a wonderful way to spend 5-on-4.
Yeah. So they're going to clean the ice a little bit again here. We have 5 minutes and 7 seconds remaining here in the first period.
Yeah, the deficit is definitely one that is unignorable. Only 5 minutes remain, and Mercyhurst is in a very large deficit. But there's obviously still a lot of hockey left to be played, and so we'll see how this one turns out.
Plenty of hockey left to play, but there's something to be said, Caleb, about how coming into this matchup it looked pretty imbalanced on paper. Michigan comes into this matchup playing at home at Yost Arena. First game of the year. They have sort of a mysterious team this year with a just substantial amount of new talent. Let's talk about that.
Yeah, there's a lot of new talent. 10 freshmen, 6 sophomores, and just a few juniors and seniors.
Yeah, and we had a couple transfers this year. I mean, this is a whole new look for Michigan coming into this year. Mercyhurst didn't really know what they were getting themselves into. Michigan is ranked 12th in the nation preseason coming into this matchup.
Yeah, that's because of the players that chose to stay, and while the returners are few, they are definitely showing a lot of leadership.
Yeah,
and
let's
taking
talk
the
about
new players
the
under
talent
their
that has stayed behind. Let's talk about our captains on Michigan coming into this game for the Michigan Wolverines, the 2025 to 2026 season. We have Tyler Duke, senior from Strongsville, Ohio. We have TJ Hughes, a returning senior who is also a captain. Keenan Draper, a senior as well. And then Luca Fentili, also a senior. Those are your 4 captains for the Michigan hockey team this year, and they're all returning seniors. So as you said, I mean, we have, of our 27 players on this roster for the Michigan Wolverines, we have 16 underclassmen, but only 5 seniors, and 4 of those are your starting captains.
Yeah, it's just because they've demonstrated so much leadership in the past, and I think that from what we've seen today, it looks like they'll continue that in the future for this season.
Absolutely. We do have Valentini off of his penalty, now back onto the ice. Michigan Valentini chasing after the puck here. Puck's going to sail its way back into the back end. Goalie's going to give it a push, try to push it back into the neutral zone. Mercyhurst, after that last stop and play, definitely looking to be a little bit more conservative in the way that they're handling the puck. What do you think about that, Caleb?
Yeah, I would agree. I think we've seen a much slower pace now in these last few minutes of the period, and I think we'll continue to see that as Mercyhurst continues to make adjustments, and I think also as the nerves settle down from the atmosphere here is it's definitely a very difficult one to be playing with, and I do not envy the Lakers right now.
Yeah, I mean, but to that point, I mean, this is opening night for this young Michigan team here with a sold-out student crowd, and yes, they've come out 4-0 here to start the game, but there's something to be said about every player.
Yes,
First game of the year on this ice, on this bench, feeling the nerves, right?
Yeah,
so
I would agree.
now that, and number 15 from Mercyhurst gets flung to the ground, they're going to call a penalty on that. Let's see what they call. Looks like they're going to call a penalty on number 16, Aiden Park, for holding. And now there'll be a face-off in the Michigan zone. Michigan wins the face-off, shoots the ice all the way back in the end of the Mercyhurst zone. Aiden Park will receive a 2-minute penalty for the holding call, and that'll basically coincide with the end of the period, as his timer sits at 1 minute 40 plus, and the first period has 2 minutes and 45 seconds remaining.
A beautiful save from Jack Ivankovic.
Yeah, absolutely. As I was talking there, getting a little distracted, Mercyhurst brought the puck up back down from its own zone into the Michigan zone, and they almost.
Yeah, for sure. It was looking like the secondary got a little bit relaxed in that spot, but Ivankovic was there, and he was ready for that occasion. So it's going to be a face-off in near the left side of our location. Mercyhurst has the puck.
Mercyhurst won the face-off. They shoot. They bounce it off of the goalie's leg. Mercyhurst maintains possession after the shot attempt. Puck sits right on the line between the neutral and offensive zones. Puck sails over the glass on a wild shot from, I believe that was Sam Brook, number 6 from Mercyhurst. So with 2:30 remaining in the first half, we sit Michigan 4, Mercyhurst 0. And we'll have yet another face-off in the Michigan zone.
Yeah, this is definitely an undesirable spot if you're Michigan. So
yeah, I mean, if you really think about the makeup of this Mercyhurst team, that's the best way they have a chance of scoring. Is getting a lot of players on the puck in the Michigan zone without allowing the puck to be turned over. And that's really been their biggest issue so far, is letting Michigan take the puck right from under them.
Yeah, I would agree.
As I was just talking there, Mercyhurst won the face-off. went to shoot, and now we had another face-off.
And yeah, this is the third
Mercyhurst
one
is just going
that
to take the
we've
puck
seen.
back into their own zone and reset.
Here comes McKinney down the ice.
Now McKinney passes it over to Spence. Spence and McKinney trying to control the puck. McKinney shoots, and it bounces off the goalie's leg. Mercyhurst gets control of the puck. They're going to try and move very conservatively up the ice. Oh, no, they're going to regroup back in their own zone. They take it behind their own goalie. Here we go. They bring it up.
Oh, and a stick
Michigan
goes flying.
player loses his stick. The puck goes flying back into the Mercyhurst zone, probably like 20 feet in the air. Just got flicked up.
Yeah, and I believe it was the stick of number 9 Boldenhauer, it looks like.
Mercyhurst brings the puck up. They're getting aggressive with just 1:13 remaining in the first period. Mercyhurst goes to shoot. He whiffs. Mercyhurst retains possession. They shoot. Mercyhurst scores. And Mercyhurst doesn't end the first period scoreless.
They've been waiting for that goal for a long time, and it's been in this zone for a very long time, and they kept going at it, and they finally got one in there, and that's an impressive goal.
We were commenting it just a moment ago. I mean, the momentum started to sort of feel like Mercyhurst wasn't the 90-20, right? They were putting up competition in the Michigan zone, and that just goes to show.
For sure, they've made adjustments, and this contest is definitely
goal scored by Mercyhurst number 7, Des Rochers, from in front of the goal, assisted by number 15, Barteco. Mercyhurst is going to get really aggressive here now, trying to just cut their lead from Michigan to half. Michigan probably looking to play a little conservatively here with just 35 seconds remaining in the first period. Michigan's cornering the puck on its own boards. Puck squeezes out from the boards. People fight over it. Mercyhurst has the puck. They pass. Oh, and a little wrist shot just barely catches the blade of a Michigan hockey player's skates, and no goal for Mercyhurst. Mercyhurst tried to shoot from the neutral zone right at the end of the first period.
That'll be the end of the
Easy
first
block.
period. Your score, Michigan 4, Mercyhurst 1.
So now we enter intermission. We have 2 more to play. You guys stick around. are back. We're still in intermission between first and second period. There is 3 minutes and 30 seconds remaining in the intermission. So Caleb, why don't you give us a little summary of what we saw in the first period?
Oh yeah, for sure. It looks the score doesn't reflect it, but I think that the Lakers of Mercyhurst are seeming to show a lot more confidence than when they first began. It seems like a lot of the nerves are starting to die down, and it looks like this could be a really nice contest for us in these next two periods. The Wolverines have 15 shots on goal, as the Lakers have 7, and 11 saves for Mercyhurst, while 6 for the Wolverines. And one of the outlying factors is 2 power plays for Mercyhurst, and they are 0-2 at scoring goals on those. And that has been something that has definitely hurt the Lakers, and something that it seems like they will get another chance to have a go at that. And I think that if they can do better on those power plays, they can definitely be back in this contest.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's hard to disagree with what you just said there, Caleb. I think one of the interesting things that we saw in the first period was the aggression from Michigan right out the gate. I think with players like Valentini, getting a penalty in the first period, not even halfway through, right, for interference. Valentini's a freshman.
Yes.
Right. And as we were saying earlier in this broadcast, there's something to be said about the fact that this team is so young. And when you have a young team, you have an excited team. And when you have an excited team, you have high energy and aggressive play style.
Yes,
and I think that's exactly what we saw in the first period. But then what did you see out of the second half of the first period?
Yeah, I saw some of the aggression started to die down with the Wolverines in that second period. But yes, like you said, there are a lot of new players, and it's their first time playing in this arena with a crowd as big as this. And so there were not necessarily nerves, but a lot of nervous energy per se.
Yeah, absolutely. And if you look at the Mercyhurst roster, it's much older. It's much more mature. There is, and that's not to say that they've necessarily played at a higher level than a lot of these Michigan players, who some of which were drafted this last draft in the NHL. But a certain age difference and a certain understanding of the pace of play at the collegiate level that some of the underclassmen for Michigan may have gotten a little too, let's say, target happy.
Yes.
And so it'll be interesting to see how both teams bring energy to this second period. I would say that both teams definitely quieted it down in that second half of the first period. But let's see what we have here in the second period. Again, just a reminder for our viewers, or for our listeners, sorry. We have Michigan 4, Mercyhurst 1, 15 shots Michigan, 7 shots Mercyhurst, and we're ready to face off right now for the second period.
Let's get the second period under the way.
20 minutes of play. Let's go. Michigan wins the face-off. They pass it back to their own top of the zone. Puck goes flying. It's in the neutral zone. Mercyhurst takes it up. They shoot. It goes wide. Puck's on the boards to the left of the goalie. Mercyhurst shoot. They miss. Michigan drive it up the side of the boards to the right of the goalie. Mercyhurst controlling the puck on that side. Mercyhurst tried to scroll from the top right of the Michigan zone, and that was very easily saved. Michigan trying to do some tricky passing in the Mercyhurst zone now. Michigan controlling the puck, passing a lot more than they were earlier in the game. Trying to create separation between player, puck, and Mercyhurst. Michigan, pass. Mercyhurst goalie stops the puck after what I think was, 3 different shot attempts on goal for Michigan there. They were doing a great job of moving the puck around. What do you see as substitutions come on and they go to face off in the Mercyhurst zone? What do you see so far?
I would say I see a very noticeable shift in the pace of this overall of this game. There's been it seems like a lot of these players out on the ice have really started to settle down, really get into this game, into the meat of it.
Absolutely. Mercyhurst player almost just scored on his own goal there. That was fascinating. Puck comes up in the neutral zone. Michigan swipe it back behind the goalie. Mercyhurst controlling the puck to the left of the goalie, pushing it up in the neutral zone. Puck swings off into the Michigan zone, and that's going to be an icing call. So substitutions come on for Michigan here, and we will have a face-off on the Mercyhurst side to the left of the goalie. Puck comes out. Mercyhurst wins the face-off. They swing the puck into the neutral zone. Michigan get control of the puck. They fling the puck behind the goalie. Michigan and Mercyhurst fighting for the puck to the left of the goalie on the side zone. Mercyhurst in control. They go to the right boards. Puck comes behind the goalie for Michigan. And now Michigan retains control of the puck, and they're going to bring it up to the neutral zone. Right up to the middle. Now to the left. Right of the goalie. They're going to pass it. Mercyhurst steal the puck. Michigan swiping at it, and they're going to get it back. They pass it back closer to the middle of the Mercyhurst zone, and it looks like Mercyhurst going to get on top of this one. Mercyhurst regained possession of the puck, throw it out in the neutral zone, and Michigan gets it back. Looks like the Mercyhurst goalie now is going to pass the puck off. Oh, and oh wow.
Ernest nearly put that one in the back of the net.
You want to summarize what we just saw there?
Yeah, it looked like there was a miscue on the Lakers side, and Ernest was right there and nearly put that one in the net.
Yeah, Mercyhurst tried to pass laterally on their own side, right across the goal, and there was a Michigan player there, and he intercepted it, and he took a wild shot and missed, but that could have been dangerous for Mercyhurst. So we have a face-off. Mercyhurst wins the face-off. The puck comes, it sits in the neutral zone. Mercyhurst fling it off behind the goalie onto the backboards. Puck comes up to the left of the goalie, right in front of the goalie. Michigan goalie saves. Michigan trying to get that puck out of there, and they're having a hard time doing it. The puck, it stays at the top of Michigan's zone. A shot on goal. Michigan goalie saves. Michigan finally getting control of the puck a little bit more. It's to the left of the neutral zone. And Mercyhurst not making this easy. A much stronger pace of play from Mercyhurst, I would say. Oh, and number 18 from Mercyhurst giving a bit of a check down to number 27 on Michigan. There's some physicality now going on in the back end of this Michigan in this Mercyhurst zone, fighting over this puck. Puck ends up in the Michigan zone. Michigan's gonna fling it up. They flung it up into the neutral zone, and now it's all the way in the Mercyhurst zone. It's a 2-on-2, Michigan versus Mercyhurst. Everyone's together now in the zone. Burnett, number 4 for Michigan, trying to get the puck out from behind the backboards and into some clean air. Mercyhurst gets control. They're pushing the puck up the ice. It's 2-on-2. Mercyhurst in the Michigan zone. The puck comes free. Now the Mercyhurst has the puck behind the Michigan goal. Michigan gets the puck back. Oh, neutral zone flung it up to the right side of the neutral zone, but it caught too much air and went right into the Michigan bench.
You could see some of the fans are a little bit stunned.
Yeah. It's there's been some fiery shots here. It's definitely some slap shots. Michigan wins the center face-off in the neutral zone. Michigan driving the puck up in the Mercyhurst zone. It's 2-on-4. Players come back into full side.
Oh, just wide of the
Just
net.
wide right. Just squeezed past. No goal there. Michigan maintains control of the puck at the top of the zone. Pass it down. He's going to skate it up to the top. He goes to shoot. It's blocked by the player. Michigan have control of the puck behind the goal. They pass. Puck finds its way all the way back into the Michigan zone. Mercyhurst first to it. Michigan gets control of the puck in the neutral zone. Bring it up to the Mercyhurst zone. Mercyhurst gets it in the 1-on-2. Mercyhurst pinned to the boards to the left of the Michigan goalie here. Michigan just trying to make sure they can control the puck here, and they do.
Hughes comes out with it.
Yep. Aggressive play. Number 17 Michigan drove the puck up the ice, went for a shot, and it hit number 1, the goalie for Mercyhurst, square in the chest. No goal there. Michigan's up to 19 shots now with just a play here in the second period. Michigan control of the puck. Puck finds its way behind the goalie on the Mercyhurst side. Michigan trying to find somebody open. They go to do a wrist shot. Michigan find control of the puck once again. Deep pass from zone to zone, and it missed. Wow. Michigan doing its best to score on the goalie. It was 2-on-1, 2 Michigan players to 1 goalie, and they couldn't score. They were right up on him. Couple quick wrist shots, didn't find netting. Michigan still in the Mercyhurst zone, passing the puck around. And a Michigan player trying to get a close goal just found himself in the net himself.
Yeah, I can't say enough about the secondary for the Lakers. They've done a great job at keeping the puck out of their net.
Yeah, that was number
right
6, Josh Onisi, just collapsed on the Mercyhurst goalie and fell into the net. So the playing will stop for just a moment as the referees allow for substitutions, and we'll have a face-off to the left of the Mercyhurst goalie. Michigan now up to 21 shots. Mercyhurst won the face-off. They bring the puck up to the Michigan zone. They took a shot on goal and it missed, but that was just because of an incredible save by the Michigan goalie.
And just like that, the puck is back in Laker territory.
Absolutely. Mercyhurst does a great job of getting back on defense, and the puck sits in the neutral zone. Michigan looking to take control of the puck now as it sails back into their own zone. Michigan in control of the puck. 3-on-2 going into Mercyhurst zone. And a quick pass to try and get an open shot. Misses the intended player. And now Mercyhurst has the puck going into Michigan territory.
It's going the other way
Michigan
yet
takes
again.
control.
Here comes
Michigan with
Spence.
an open shot. They score! Number 19,
Michael Hage.
Michael Hage, the sophomore, 6'1", from Ontario, with the 5th goal of the day. Michigan won the face-off already off the bat. Mercyhurst gets possession back. Puck sits in the Michigan zone right now, but Michigan's in possession. They're going to bring it up to the neutral zone. Michigan with control. Another shot on goal, and it's deflected up into the ceiling of Yost. Wow. Well, this second period started with a much more conservative, much more tactical pass game between both teams. And now we've seen some acceleration from both teams.
Yeah, definitely. I think there's been a little bit, maybe a little feeling of restlessness in that, and we could see that as the puck continued to travel across the ice multiple times, and then eventually going into the net of the Mercyhurst team.
As we sit in a media timeout now, the skaters will clear some of the ice off. We have 11 minutes and 45 seconds remaining in the second period. It is Michigan 5, Mercyhurst 1. How many shots does Michigan have?
Michigan currently has 22 shots.
And how many does Mercyhurst have?
They have 9 shots.
And that is the difference in this game.
Yep,
aggressive playmaking
said it better.
by Michigan today. All right, and as we come to the end of this media timeout, we'll have a face-off between McKinney from Michigan and Larkin from Mercyhurst. Scratch that, not Larkin. Number 22 from Mercyhurst. Mercyhurst wins the face-off. This was to the right of the goalie in Mercyhurst territory. Michigan gets control of it now. Mercyhurst and Michigan fighting for the puck on the left boards from the goalie. Mercyhurst gets control of the puck. They're going to drive it up in the neutral zone. A deep pass. Oh, and a near miss. Mercyhurst took a shot at the goal with a wrist shot, and it was no good. Michigan now controlling the puck, moving it up into the neutral zone from their own zone, into the Mercyhurst territory. A shot on goal is no good. It's caught in the mitt by the Mercyhurst goalie. We'll have another face-off to the right of the goalie for Mercyhurst in Mercyhurst territory. Michigan wins the face-off. Puck sits right in the middle of Mercyhurst territory. It's anyone's game. Michigan in control. A pass to the side finds nobody. Michigan still in control. It's to the right of the Mercyhurst goalie. Goes across the other side. Left of the Michigan goalie. Mercyhurst goalie. Michigan controlling the puck all the way. It's at the top of the zone. Michigan in control of the puck, now back into the neutral zone. Michigan bringing it up to the left side of the Mercyhurst side. Some pushing and shoving now between number 33 and number 19, respectively, Michigan and Mercyhurst. And now they're going to stop play. Refs might call something here. Let's see what it is. There will be a face-off to the
just to the left of the to the left
of the main center point. We're still in the neutral zone here. Mercyhurst and Michigan fighting for the puck behind the goal on Mercyhurst's side. Mercyhurst bringing it up. It's stopped by Michigan. Deflected by Mercyhurst, though. And the puck finds its way back into Michigan territory. It's a 2-on-2, Mercyhurst, Michigan. Michigan finding control. They bring the puck up the middle. Pass the puck off to the left. It's now to the right of the Mercyhurst goalie. Michigan in control from way at the top. It goes wide. Michigan in control right for the goal. A weak shot misses. Michigan still in control at the top of the zone. Trying to find open space. He does find open space. It's number 19, Michigan. Michigan controlling the puck right now. Fancy move by Michigan goes awry. People are slipping and falling all over the place. Number 4, Barnett controls the puck, shoots, misses. And the refs are going to blow the whistle. They don't like what they're seeing. What a incredible sequence we just saw from Michigan, moving the puck all over Mercyhurst. Mercyhurst players and Michigan players slipping and sliding all over the ice.
Yeah, they've been going at it, and there's definitely we've seen a lot more aggression in this one for sure. And we're facing off yet once again in the side of the Mercyhurst Lakers. Looks like it's Hughes and number 37 for Mercyhurst.
Michigan wins the face-off to the right of the Mercyhurst goalie. It's Perron, number 18, Michigan. Passes it off. Oh, and Hughes with a shot on goal, but it misses. Michigan still in control, trying to find open space. To the left of the goalie. Passes the puck off. Now it's to the right of the goalie. Coming out to the top of the zone. It's Perron again, number 18. Michigan's in control. He weaves. Mercyhurst gets control. Mercyhurst pushes the puck up into the neutral zone. Goes behind Michigan's goalie. And the refs have made a call. Let's see what it is. We're going to get a lot of substitutions here. We have 5 new Michigan players coming onto the ice and 2 new Mercyhurst players. 5. Mercyhurst 1. 24 shots for Michigan now in the whole game, and 10 shots for Mercyhurst with 8:52 to play in the second period. Mercyhurst lose the face-off to Michigan in Michigan territory. Puck comes up into the neutral zone. Mercyhurst shot it down, but Michigan goalie now has the puck, and he's going to shoot it back up towards the neutral zone. Michigan control the puck to the left of the neutral zone. Michigan driving Mercyhurst territory. Oh, and it's caught. Mercyhurst goalie.
Beautiful save. He was ready for that one.
Yeah. The Lakers may have initially in the first period struggled with their goalie's ability to block shots, but in this second period, he's really turned up for the Lakers.
Yeah, he has made the adjustments necessary, and I think he's got a lot of confidence going on in the second period.
Face off to the right of the Mercyhurst goalie. Mercyhurst win it. They swing it back around the goalie. Mercyhurst drive it up the boards. It now goes to the right of the Michigan goalie. It's going to be an icing call. They shot that from way too far back. To the left of the Mercyhurst goalie in Mercyhurst territory. Michigan and Mercyhurst facing off here. Again, to the left. We have 8:16 to play in the second period. Michigan in control of the puck. Behind the goal. Puck finds its way into the neutral zone. Mercyhurst in control. It's 1-on-4. Mercyhurst trying to make something happen out of nothing. Michigan getting control of the puck back. Michigan. It's Michigan 3-on-4. A pass comes through. That was a shot on goal there, but no good. Another impressive save from the Mercyhurst goalie.
Yes, I agree. Chambray has definitely stepped up his game in this,
Michael
in the second
Chambray,
half for sure.
the sophomore out of Fort Myers. Definitely putting on a clinic here in the second period for the Lakers. And that's what's kept this a close game. Michigan has only scored once in this second period so far, having played well over half of it. And Michigan scored 4 in the first period. Michigan win a face-off. They take an immediate shot on goal. It misses. The puck gets flung back into Michigan territory. This could end up being an icing call, and it will be. So we will have yet another face-off in Mercyhurst territory. One of a lot that we've seen in this game. So here we go. To the left of the goalie, Mercyhurst territory. Both players on the face-off fall on the puck. I'm not sure what happened there, Caleb. You know
It looked like the puck started heading for the stands in that one, so it looks like we are about to face off.
Looks like
maybe
we're going to do it once again. A lot of face-offs in the second period. Michigan and Mercyhurst, again facing out to the left of the goalie in Mercyhurst territory. Michigan's going to get control of the puck here. They're in the neutral zone. It's Duke, number 5 for Michigan. He flings it around behind the goal. Michigan get it. It's to the left of the goalie. It's on the boards. Let's see. Bring it to the top of the zone. And
a whistle,
we're
I'm not
going
sure.
to get a call.
Looks like there might be a penalty call.
Yeah, that looks. And that is yet another call on Valentini. He had an interference call in the first period, and he had to sit out for 2 minutes. And now he receives yet another penalty. And this is a 2-minute minor for slashing. So the freshman definitely needing to maybe slow it down a little bit.
Yeah, I agree. Definitely a tone down.
With such a young,
he's going to
expendable bench.
take this opportunity as a chance to learn from these mistakes and continue to grow in his young career.
And really, that's the reality of an opening game of the season, is that young players are going to make mistakes, but that's how you learn.
Yeah, and he's certainly done his part. Outside of those penalties, he's certainly done his part on the ice tonight.
Mercyhurst to control the puck at the top of the Michigan zone, making some passes here, trying to find open space. From the top of the zone, a shot is made. It deflects off of a player's ice skate, and then it flies all the way over the netting and into the crowd, and somebody's got a souvenir. Caleb, would you believe me if I told you that that's one of my friends who just caught that puck?
It looks like the puck headed towards the children.
To any of my friends out there who are listening, Jack Page just caught himself a puck in the stands. Mercyhurst now, after they faced off, bringing the puck up the neutral zone into Michigan territory, flinging it around. It rings around the back of the goal. Michigan get it. They fling it up on the boards. This is going to go back into the back of Mercyhurst territory. Goalie's going to take control of the puck, allow his player to grab it. Mercyhurst is going to work its way up from the back of its own zone. Mercyhurst trying to maintain possession in Michigan territory. So far they have. They find open space. But Michigan getting gritty with the sticks. And that puck's going to escape all the way back into Mercyhurst territory. And now the goalie for Mercyhurst is all the way off into the corner of his zone. The net is empty.
Nearly stolen by Spence as well.
Yeah, a risky play by number 1, Chambray for Mercyhurst, the goalie. Mercyhurst trying to control the puck on its own side. Going to bring it up to the neutral zone. Puck finds its way. It rings away around all the way now to the right side of the goalie in Michigan territory. Michigan in control of the puck. Passing it off to the left side of the neutral zone. Michigan making a great pass. It's one-on-one.
Courtesy
just missed. That was almost off iron. It was so close.
TJ Hughes with the puck.
He's in control. Passes it off. Mercyhurst steals it. Michigan gets it back in the neutral zone. They try to ring it around, but it gets stuck on the boards. Now the referee, a Mercyhurst player, and a Michigan player all just got smashed against the boards. To the right of the goalie for Mercyhurst is where this action's taking place. Oh, and a pass all the way in front of the goalie, and it was a missed shot by number 13 on Michigan. Now the puck's going to find its way into the back end of Michigan territory for an icing call.
Just 4:20 to go in this period. It's felt like the blink of an eye, I would say.
Yeah, this has been a much faster period, and I put it plainly, it's because of the lack of scoring in comparison to the first period. We had 5 goals in the first period. We've only had 1 so far in this period with 4 minutes and 20 seconds to go.
Oh, and that one was Michael Hayes.
And as I say that, what did we just see, Caleb?
We saw another goal, yet another goal from Michael Hayes. But what a beautiful, right from the face-off section.
It is now 6-1 Michigan on opening night in Ann Arbor. A beautiful half shot from Horkoff, number 44. 6-1 Michigan now with 4 minutes and 10 seconds to play in the
Looks like
second
there
period.
possibly a penalty on Mercyhurst. Looks like number 24, DeCipio.
We're going to get immediate timeout now as they come to clear off the ice a little bit. And that might be good timing for Mercyhurst, given that Michigan now has a 6-1 lead with 4 minutes and 3 seconds remaining here in the second period. Michigan has 28 shots on the night, and Mercyhurst only has 10.
It looks like the Wolverines will get another chance for a goal as they begin their power play after this timeout.
Absolutely. So as the crowd stretches their feet during this media timeout, and as the ice working crew goes to shovel off the shaved ice that they've scrounged up during this timeout, we have the 5 players for each team heading out to the left of the Mercyhurst goalie for a face-off in the Mercyhurst zone. Let's see. We have 4 minutes and 12 seconds to play remaining here in the second period. Here in Ann Arbor, it's Michigan 6, Mercyhurst 1. And we're just waiting, I think, for the refs to get the okay that they can resume. And now we have it. Michigan and Mercyhurst facing off to the left of the goalie. Michigan lose the face-off. Mercyhurst gets control, but there's a big fight for it behind the goalie right now. Michigan fighting tooth and nail. They get control of it. Hughes falls, and now Mercyhurst has a fast break with no one to stop him. He shoots, and it's off the goalie's face.
Just too slightly high.
Yeah. Michigan now trying to control the puck as they come to their senses about what just happened. Michigan driving the puck up into enemy territory at the top of the zone. It's Hage controlling to the puck to the right of the goalie. He wants to make a shot, but it's not open. He passes it. He gets passed back to him. Mercyhurst clear it. Goes all the way behind the Michigan goalie. Michigan bringing it up in the neutral zone. They pass it back to their own man. Now they're going to bring it up to the neutral zone again.
Here comes Perone flying down the ice.
Trying to make a play. They won't have one. Bad pass by Michigan leaves them still in possession, but with the puck in their own zone. This is a much more structured play, Caleb, that we're seeing here.
Definitely, I would agree.
They're moving away from the puck right now. A great pass goes unjustified here. Michigan passing very smartly right now, trying to find the open shot they can take. They've had a couple opportunities so far tonight. In the last minute or so, we go Perot, number 18, passes it off to number 7 on Michigan. Passes it off to number 21, passes off to number 17. Trying to find an open man, and they just can't seem to find the shot they need to get the goal. Mercyhurst get the puck, and they fling it down the ice all the way into the back zone for Michigan, and that'll be an icing call.
And just like that, there, now under 2 minutes left in the second period.
So after the icing call, which Mercyhurst seems to be getting the most of tonight,
For sure.
we will be seeing Michigan and Mercyhurst face off to the left of the Mercyhurst goalie for the millionth time tonight. And
Yeah, that sums up the existence of the second period, I would say.
face off they went for it failed, so they're going to do it again. Nobody wins the face-off, but Mercyhurst gets it first. They fling it around down to the neutral zone. Michigan picks it up. And now Michigan have 3-on-2 here in the Mercyhurst zone. They're looking for an open shot. They'd make a pass that gets blocked with somebody's stick from Mercyhurst. I'm not sure what that whistle there was for there, Caleb. What do you see?
Just 1:42 left to go in the second period.
Absolutely, yeah. Not much time remaining. You can see Michigan sort of being more strategical but urgent in their look for another goal here before this second period comes to a close. Mercyhurst have the puck in their own zone. They're pushing it up the boards. Hughes from Michigan gets a bit of a stick on it, and now he's got it in the neutral zone. He makes a pass off to his man, and now Michigan take a shot at the zone. The ref makes a call. We will have, yet again, a face-off to the left, the Mercyhurst goalie. Mercyhurst win the face-off. Mercyhurst putting it in the neutral zone, driving up the right side on the boards. They fling it off into the back zone. Michigan get control of it. They fling it up the side of the boards. Mercyhurst take advantage of that. They get it. No one seems to want to keep hold of this puck. Everyone's kicking it with their feet, flinging it around. There's no strategy at all. Michigan now slowing it down, getting the puck down into the Mercyhurst zone. Mercyhurst jumping on top of it, and now
starting to slow down.
I think that was an offsides call.
I'm
I'm not sure about that, but that would look like potentially offsides. So they'll face off closer to the Mercyhurst side of play, but in the neutral zone. Michigan win the face-off. They bring the puck into their own zone, now into the neutral zone. They ring it around the back of the Mercyhurst goalie. Now Michigan in control, closer to the goal. Mercyhurst getting their sticks in there, trying to fling it out. No one's in control of the puck right now. It's just flying the net in Mercyhurst territory. Mercyhurst pinning players against the wall so they can't get a hold on it. Now the puck flies its way into Michigan territory. It's in the corner to the left of the goalie. Michigan trying to just fling it out of there towards the neutral zone. They can't seem to get it to escape. Finally, they get a better sure hold on it. It goes behind the goalie, rings around to the right of the goalie. Michigan, and that's going to end the second period. So, to conclude the second period here in Yost Arena, 6 goals. Mercyhurst sits with 1 goal. 29 shots from Michigan through 2 periods.
That's been the difference maker in this game.
Absolutely, and Mercyhurst still sitting at 10. I think the last 2 times we've given an update on the shots taken, Mercyhurst has still sat at 10 shots.
For sure.
So, Mercyhurst doing a job of getting back on defense, trying their best to get involved on where the puck is. However, they just can't get anything done on offense. They just
that's the unfortunate part for Mercyhurst. They've started to make adjustments and they've stopped the bleeding, but at this point it is a very hard deficit to overcome, but not anything that's impossible. We still have 20 minutes of hockey to play, and we'll see after the intermission.
Yeah, Michigan has won 29 face-offs to Mercyhurst 16 face-offs won. That's been a big decider. It's just sort of like determining who is getting possession of the puck, especially because so many of these face-offs have been in Mercyhurst territory.
Yeah, that's unfortunate if you're Mercyhurst that they've had so many face-offs in their territory, but nonetheless they have seemed to do very well in that, even with that pressure.
Yeah. So, as we wait for this second intermission to end so we can get into the third period, we will take some moments here to pause, let ourselves take a break, and we'll be back with you guys in about 10 minutes for the start of the third period.
Yeah, we will we'll see you on the other side of this.
Welcome back to the WCBN coverage of Michigan versus Mercyhurst in Ann Arbor, in Yost Arena. Season opener, 2025 to 2026 season at home. The current score is 6-1 Michigan with 29 shots to 10 shots respectively, Michigan and Mercyhurst. We have just 2 minutes and 30 seconds before we move on to the third period. Before we do that, Caleb, do you want to talk about what we got going on this season in terms of, like, I don't know, promotions? What do we got going on?
Yeah, for sure. Tonight was a special one for the children of Yost. There was an opening night poster giveaway today, and in just a few weeks, 2 weeks from tonight to be exact.
If we weren't media, I would have gotten one. That sounds fun.
The Colonels of Robert Morris University head to Ann Arbor for the NHL Michigan alumni recognition, and so that will be a very special one and a very beautiful homecoming for the former Wolverines. And then later in the season, on December the 6th, the Spartans of Michigan State come to town and for the Maze Out, so that will be definitely one to circle for on your calendars. A Maze Out against two very iconic programs battling it out here in Ann Arbor.
Then we have, you say the Blue Out?
Oh yeah, we have the Blue Out again.
Yeah, the second time we play Michigan State.
Yes, later in February,
and
then
6th, we'll have Blue Out.
And finally, February the 26th, we celebrate the returning seniors for the Michigan Wolverines. And so,
all right, and then we also have an important couple dates to circle for Michigan fans, which is the 2 days that we play Ohio State at home this year. Now, obviously, we are WCBN. We are not speaking on behalf of Michigan. But for Michigan fans out there who are listening, Michigan plays Ohio State at Yost November 21st and November 22nd. And there are two promotions those nights. November 21st, it'll be Michigan Hockey Rocks. No idea what that is, to be honest. November 22nd, following day, it'll be Bricks and Blocks night. I also don't know what that means. But there's a promotion, so come on out. Make sure that when Ohio State is playing in Yost, it's loud.
Of course, yes, a lot to look forward to for Wolverine fans.
Now, the players are back on the ice. We have just 20 seconds remaining in our second intermission before the third period begins. Again, reminder to our listeners, it is 6-1. Michigan 6, Mercyhurst University 1. Mercyhurst drove hours and hours by bus from Erie, Pennsylvania today to get here for this matchup. It's also their first game of the year. And so for both teams, it's a special night. Mercyhurst, a much older team, a lot more senior talent on that team. And so for them, this means more for them because it's the beginning of the end. For Michigan, this is a young team with 20. I'll get the data on that later. But face-off is started. Face-off, it goes back into the Michigan zone. Michigan and Mercyhurst fighting over the puck. Michigan goalie is going to glove it after it picked off of his cleat. Not cleat. My apologies.
Yeah,
off of
Jack
his skate.
Ivakovich has definitely excelled and exceeded expectations in his debut here at Yost. He's done very well and played with the poise and confidence that any coach would desire from a goalie.
Absolutely, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, it should be noted that this is a freshman who was drafted by Nashville. He is no stranger to high-intensity play in big moments. And a goal! A beautiful score. It happened so fast I couldn't even keep up, but oh my! Whoa!
We're not yet 30 seconds into that third period, and Michigan, the Wolverines come out with another
26 seconds into the third period. It's a goal scored by Michigan's number 44, Borkoff, from behind the net. Assist. What a beauty. It's now 7-1 Michigan.
It is officially hockey season in Ann Arbor.
It certainly is. The crowd is loving the absolute display of dominance from Michigan tonight as they now lead 7-1 over Mercyhurst with 19 minutes and 16 seconds to play in the third period.
yeah, I can't say enough about Will Horkoff. Tonight he has done so well. The sophomore from Birmingham, Michigan. He has exceeded expectations. Not one but 2 goals tonight. Two shots on goal, and he has been outstanding tonight.
When he's gotten the puck, he's made it matter, right? He's made it count. So, I mean, he has only 2 of Michigan's 30 shots tonight. And it's the second goal of the game. He has not let those opportunities go to waste.
Yeah, he's definitely risen to this occasion and showed that he's worthy of being a part of the Michigan Wolverines squad.
Absolutely. So as we pause for a realignment here, as Michigan and Mercyhurst face off in the Michigan zone to the left of the goalie. Sorry, that's the Mercyhurst zone. Puck rings around behind the goalie. Mercyhurst trying to get it out of there. They fling it along the boards. It goes into the neutral zone. Michigan goalie rings it out towards his own man on the boards. Michigan trying to get into the neutral zone. They get it there. Michigan bringing it up into the Mercyhurst zone. It's at the top of the zone. They pass it. They shoot. They pass again. Puck goes wild. It's on the boards to the left of the Mercyhurst goalie. Mercyhurst bringing it up into the Michigan zone. Michigan getting possession back. Flinging it back across the ice. In open air, Michigan finds the neutral zone with the puck. Mercyhurst battling it out. Stick on stick. It's like they're sword fighting. Michigan battling it out with Mercyhurst in the neutral zone. Nobody able to maintain strong possession right now. Mercyhurst bringing the puck up into the Michigan zone. They make a pass. It's a good one. Oh, and a second pass cost them a goal opportunity there. Puck rings around. Mercyhurst with possession. Michigan territory once again, though. Michigan still not out of this. Dangerous, dangerous situation for Michigan. Michigan trying to clear the puck from behind their own net. Now they'll bring it up, and they do clear it, and they're gonna bring the puck all the way into the other side. They'll take a shot on goal. Goalie saves it. Puck comes out. Now it's going up to the neutral zone via Mercyhurst. Mercyhurst with a little chip shot right into the back end. Now Michigan's bringing up to the left side on the boards. Mercyhurst getting involved. Mercyhurst in possession. They take a shot. It goes wide. Mercyhurst swinging it around behind the net. We're still in Michigan territory. 16 minutes and 40 seconds to play the third period. It's 7-1 Michigan. Mercyhurst in possession of the puck, but now it's behind their own net in their own territory. And they got to get it back up in the neutral territory. They do so. Michigan now looking to maintain possession of their own. They have it on the boards in their own territory. Referees make a call. Let's see what it is. Looks to be offside. Neutral zone. Just slightly closer to the Michigan side. And it looks like the Mercyhurst goalie is having an equipment issue as he gets his...
Looks like a problem possibly with the...
It looks like his skates need to be retied. Or maybe there's something wrong with the actual...
Looks like it's the left skate.
Yeah, the left skate is having work done on it for Mercyhurst goalie. So that'll stop the play for as long as it takes them to fix that. It looks like maybe his lace came untied and then it got wrapped around the blade of his skate. Really hard to tell from up here, but so what have you seen out of both teams here in the third period so far?
Definitely seen a lot of aggression in this period. I feel like, I guess I would say in my opinion, maybe a little too much aggression. I feel like I've seen the puck kind of just be in kind of an absent space, and so I feel like I think both teams really need to focus more on trying to move the puck rather than trying to get so much physicality out of themselves.
Let's see, they're still working on this young man's skate. It's unclear whether the issue is with the laces or with the blade. They were untying the laces of the skate, but doesn't necessarily mean that that's what the issue was. You'd think if it was a lace issue, it would have been resolved by now. So this might take a few more minutes. Again, for our viewers, it is 7-1 Michigan from Ann Arbor, Michigan. All right, plays resume. Mercyhurst fighting for control of it. Both teams going at it. They're on the boards in front of the benches. The Michigan players are just watching helplessly as their guy goes 1-on-2 for the puck on the boards. Puck squeezes out. Michigan in control of it in their own zone. Michigan passing the puck across the ice, back and forth. It's going to make its way behind the net in Mercyhurst territory. Mercyhurst player fell down there behind the net. The puck's going to squeeze out all the way behind the Michigan net. Now Michigan player number 10 is going to bring it out. He's coming up ice with a vengeance. He takes a shot on goal, but it's right off of the stick of the goalie. Michigan in control of the puck, but they're getting contested big time. And Mercyhurst does indeed get the possession back. Here we go. Mercyhurst tried to take a little flick shot from the top of the zone towards the Michigan goal, and it flew right over the glass, right in the netting. All right, we're going to have a face-off in Michigan territory to the left of the goalie. Mercyhurst wins the face-off. Mercyhurst with a shot on goal, but the goalie from Michigan just snagged it with his glove.
Again, Vankovic has been absolutely outstanding tonight.
Yeah, the freshman goalie has put up a clinic, only allowing 1 goal on 13 shots now. Another face-off now to the right of the goalie. Michigan's going to win this one, but it's contested. Now Michigan's got the puck in the neutral zone. They're bringing it up on the right side to the left of the goalie. Making some passes, trying to find clean air. They take a shot. It hits off of the chest of the goalie, who's now referees are going to make a call here. What's the call? Both teams are going to substitute basically all of their players, 5 for 5. And now we have some fresh legs as there's now 14 minutes and 48 seconds to play in the game in its entirety here in the third period. A face-off was just had to the left of the Mercyhurst goalie in his zone, but it was short-lived after the ref called, I'm not sure what he called. I can't see behind the court beam we have in front of us in the press box, but try again. Michigan, Mercyhurst, left of the Mercyhurst goalie. Boos rain down from Michigan fans. Mercyhurst takes control of the puck. Puck finds its way into the neutral zone. No one has it. Michigan has it. They go into Mercyhurst territory.
Oh, just wide.
Shot wide right, about 2 feet wide. Not very close. Michigan still in control of the puck here. It's to the right of the goalie along the boards. Michigan trying to find some clear space. It's at the top of the zone. Breaks 1, breaks 2. The goalie saves it.
Oh, now we see some action going on.
Oh, now we have some pushing, and we have some punching.
They have to be separated.
They have to be separated. All 3 goalies in the vicinity got in between that. Oh. Between, who was that? Was that Valentini again? It was. For the 3rd time tonight, and for the first time in this period, Valentini finds himself sitting in the penalty box.
It yeah, it definitely highlights the intense emotions of this game. It's definitely has been getting to him and has been
Now
an
again,
issue
this was a
tonight,
fight, so number 9 from Mercyhurst, James, is going to be in the box as well, but that is Valentini's 3rd penalty in just as many periods. He has had 1 in each period. So as the snow settles here, we're going to get another face-off to the left of the Mercyhurst goalie, in Mercyhurst territory. Michigan win the face-off. The puck sails past the neutral zone into Michigan territory. Burnett from Michigan going to take the puck behind the net and try and drive it up and maintain control. Michigan in attacking formation here. Here they come. They're at the net. Michigan with the puck at the top of the zone. Now to the right of the goalie. Takes the shot. Goes behind the net. Mercyhurst trying to get that puck out of there. They do get it out of there. Mercyhurst has the puck to the right of the goalie in Michigan territory, and he hits it right at the Michigan goalie. Another save for the freshman my bad. For the freshman, who's our? Another save for the freshman goalie. We currently sit here with 13 minutes, 43 seconds remaining in the 3rd period. It is 7-1 Michigan. Michigan wins the face-off in their own territory. They bring the puck up to the neutral zone, now into the other zone. Puck's in Mercyhurst territory, right behind the goalie's net. It's against the boards, it's pinched. It rings around, it's in the corner. No one can get a hold of it. Michigan get control of it once again in the center of Mercyhurst territory. They're looking for a shot. They find one. Doesn't go. Bounces off the goalie's leg. Michigan now trying to control the pace of the game. Victory for them, quite certain. But perhaps a level of intention from Michigan as they look to close out their first game of the year on a clean note. They take the puck up into the neutral zone. They have it in the neutral zone. Now back into their own zone. They're just trying to play keep away. TJ Hughes with the puck.
Just under 10 seconds.
He accidentally passes it away. Mercyhurst with the puck, 1-on-2 in Michigan territory. Puck slips away, it's in the corner. Now it goes behind the Michigan goalie. Mercyhurst battling with the ref for the puck. Mercyhurst with a shot.
Both teams have returned to full strength, and we are back
to
5-on-5.
Layout from Mercyhurst leaves it wide open, and they don't take advantage. A Michigan player had the net wide open with just him and the goalie in her zone. He took a shot, and Mercyhurst blocked it.
That's a great save on. It's a great save on Chambray's part. Great save, but also great effort from Spence as well. We'll have a quick timeout while they clean up the ice.
Yeah, it's going to be probably a quick media timeout as they collect their snow from the ice. We have 12 minutes and 8 seconds remaining in the 3rd period. Michigan with 7 goals, Mercyhurst with 1. Michigan with 37 shots and Mercyhurst with 14.
Yeah, and like you said, that has definitely continued to be the difference maker.
Yeah. But again, Michigan's main offense came in that first period when they came out the gates just violent.
Yeah, they
pushing
were
people around, taking quick shots.
They gave this crowd the show that they had been craving during that whole offseason.
To summarize for our listeners, in the first period tonight, Michigan scored 4 goals and Mercyhurst scored 1. In the second period, Michigan scored 2 goals to Mercyhurst 0. And now here in the 3rd period, with 12:08 remaining, Michigan has scored 1 goal and Mercyhurst 0. Play gets back underway. We're in Mercyhurst territory here. Michigan in possession. trying to keep the puck away from Mercyhurst, but Mercyhurst gets possession of it. They're driving right into Michigan territory, trying to find an open lane. They have one. They take a shot. It's wide. Doesn't go. Michigan just trying to keep the peace here. Just trying to make sure they don't give away goals they don't need to. Michigan took a shot there.
Nearly in.
Michigan still possession, Mercyhurst territory. It's a near miss on that one. I don't know how it didn't go in.
Looks like Tyler Duke has the puck.
Oh, Mercyhurst pinning Michigan against the boards in Mercyhurst territory. And now Mercyhurst will get a glove on the puck and prevent any further scoring until play is resumed. That is now 39 shots on the game for Michigan.
I agree, and they're up to 39 now.
It's just unfathomable. I mean, you knew on paper this number 12 ranked Michigan team preseason coming into the first game of the year. You knew they were going to be, on paper, the far better team than Mercyhurst. But truly an unbelievable amount of shot taking. Michigan in control of the puck right now in the neutral zone. A quick look down at the Mercyhurst goal. Fling the puck around the boards behind the goalie. Just keeping it away from Mercyhurst right now. They're not trying to do too much with it. They're pinned behind. They're pinned on the boards right now. The top of the zone. A quick shot doesn't go. Bounces off someone's leg. Puck's in the neutral zone. Now into the Michigan zone. Michigan flings it back into Mercyhurst territory. They're in possession. They have an open shot. It doesn't go. Another save by Mercyhurst. Another shot on goal is saved. 2 shots on goal there. In the same 5 seconds, they don't go. The Michigan student section is starting to really get into it, trying to truly quiet down any hope for Mercyhurst.
It looks like Brooks will head to the penalty box for the Lakers.
Yeah. Mercyhurst, Michigan facing off in Mercyhurst territory. Michigan gets the puck. They have an opportunity. They score! Number 44!
I believe that's a hat trick. That's a hat trick for
Will Horkoff. What an unbelievable evening from Will Horkoff with 3 goals on the night and just 3 shots taken out of the 40 by the team tonight. He has 3 of Michigan's 8 goals. And the student section's going nuts. What an unbelievable dream of an opening night here in Ann Arbor for the Michigan Wolverines against these Mercyhurst Lakers.
Yes, that was a beautiful goal. Horkoff has risen to this occasion and showed that he's not afraid of this moment.
Puck is back in play. Michigan in possession in Michigan territory. We have 10 minutes and 15 seconds to play. It's 8-1 Michigan against Mercyhurst University from Erie, Pennsylvania. Nobody's in control of the puck, but it's in the neutral zone. Fighting against it. Fighting for it in the neutral zone. Mercyhurst with possession. They shoot. It's caught in the glove. Jack Ivankovic with yet another save. What do you think about the performance from the freshman Ivankovic at goalie tonight?
I cannot say enough about Ivankovic tonight. He's risen to this occasion, and he hasn't bought into the hype of Yost Arena.
Of the 15
kept his emotions
shots
very.
that Mercyhurst has taken, he's saved 14. And look, Michigan has taken 41 shots, and only gotten 8 goals for it. But Michigan's opportunities have been a little more precarious. Mercyhurst has been a much more tactical goal scoring in terms of their attempts. Trying their best more to set up plays.
Yes.
Versus Michigan taking shots on fast breaks, oftentimes getting saved, but taking a more higher volume of shots anyways.
It looks like we have another Mercyhurst penalty.
We have another penalty, and it's going to be a face-off per result in Mercyhurst territory. It's going to happen to the left of the Mercyhurst goalie. Let's see who wins this. There's 9 minutes, 34 seconds remaining. Michigan win the face-off. Puck comes up to the top of the zone. Michigan in possession. Looking for a pass. It doesn't go. It's off the boards. Michigan at the top of the zone again. Another shot attempt. A pass goes wild. Michigan still in possession though. Another goal! Number 19, Michael Hage. Wow. Just an incredible night for the Michigan Wolverines. My goodness.
You said it. It's raining goals in Ann Arbor tonight.
Wilkoff, the sophomore, with a hat trick. Michael Hage, now with 2 goals of his own. Both sophomores from the Michigan Wolverines scoring 5 out of 9 goals. Puck is back in play. It's going to sail back behind the Michigan goalie. Michigan's going to take possession of it here. As this sort of turns into a borderline form of bullying on this piece of ice. The fans here in Yost Arena are loving this. What are you seeing from that student section right now?
Yeah. Yes, they're excited. They're hungry for more, I would say.
Lots of energy from the fans tonight.
Yeah, the cheers say it all. You can probably hear this from up in the rafters, and the crowd tonight is absolutely electric.
Number 4, Barnett from Michigan has possession of the puck. He's just going to keep flinging it, ringing it around the goalie. His own goalie, for that matter. Keeping it away from the puck. And it slips away from him. Bounces off his stick. It rings around the Michigan goalie. Mercyhurst isn't necessarily threatening here. The puck might be in Michigan territory, but this is just keep away from Michigan at this point. A little chip shot with the stick from Michigan. Lands it squarely in the center of the neutral zone. Some substitutions from Michigan here. They currently only have 2 players on the ice, and now the rest of the reinforcements will come on. Set Michigan here in Ann Arbor. It's opening night, men's ice hockey. To anyone still listening, to anyone who is listening from anywhere in the nation or anywhere in the world, we thank you for listening. What a night it has been in Ann Arbor tonight. Number 12, Michigan, off to a strong start. Mercyhurst driving the puck up the ice, now into Michigan territory. Rings it around behind the goalie. Michigan regaining possession of the hockey puck. They're going to shoot up the ice into the neutral zone. Park has it. Sneaky pass there with some savvy plays, and now a bad pass by Michigan gives it back to Mercyhurst. And it's going to sail along territory under Mercyhurst possession. Mercyhurst with what looked like an opportunity there for just a moment, but nope, Michigan has the puck once again. Michigan driving it through the neutral zone, now into the Mercyhurst zone. It's in the corner, Mercyhurst territory. And trying to keep the puck as far away from Mercyhurst players as they possibly can.
Yeah, if you're Michigan, you definitely don't want to concede any unnecessary goals and not just finish this one out.
You want to leave this masterpiece unstained. Some activity near the goal. A shot was taken on Mercyhurst's goal, but it did not go. Yeah. Looks like it'll be a penalty on a Mercyhurst player. In the zone area there. If I'm not mistaken, I believe that penalty was called on number 7, Tyler DeRochas.
Yes.
It's interesting.
2 minutes for, I believe, cross-checking.
Yeah, I believe so. So let's see. Adam Valentini had how many penalties tonight?
Three penalties, and unfortunately, if you're Michigan, that was one for each period.
Yeah. But he was the only one doing the damage, so to speak, for Michigan. And frankly, out of a young freshman, you don't hate to see that because it's not coming from everybody, right?
No, yeah, I think it's definitely something that's part of growth and development as
Mercyhurst has
as a
an
player.
older team, and you've seen penalties go to multiple different players on their team tonight. And it's definitely felt like they've gotten a little more aggressive as the night has gone on. Definitely some frustration from Mercyhurst given the way that things have played out. Michigan in possession of the puck in Mercyhurst territory right now, with 5 minutes and 40 seconds to play in the entire game. We're in the third period, folks. It's 9-1 Michigan versus Mercyhurst University of Erie, Pennsylvania. And Michigan takes a shot on goal. Doesn't go. Try again. They're trying to find a clean shot. It goes up to the top of the zone.
It looks like Chambray is without his stick. It's currently right behind the Mercyhurst net. And unfortunately for the Lakers, there's no one that can retrieve that
goalie
stick at the
has no
moment.
stick right now for Mercyhurst, and he is not in a position to go get it. So now Michigan has an opportunity, and they score! Aiden Hart.
And unfortunately for the Lakers, there was no one to retrieve the stick at the moment, and the Wolverines were able to capitalize on that.
That's Aiden Park's first goal of the night. And more importantly, you know what that means, Caleb? It's the first of many this season.
Yes, yeah, first of many this season, I believe.
A foundational game for both teams.
First goal of his career is that his debut tonight, I believe.
I believe so. Yep, freshman. So an exciting night for some young players.
Yeah, unfortunately.
5 goals accumulated among 2 sophomores. Now a goal from a freshman.
An unfortunate moment for the Lakers, but one that's completely unforgettable for the Wolverines.
Mercyhurst driving the puck up the ice. They took an absolute slap shot from the top of the zone, and it didn't go. But wow, that was close. Michigan's goalie was ready for it. So, as we update our scoreboard and update you verbally, I remind you all it is 10-1 Michigan in this game. All right, as they face off in Mercyhurst territory, to the left of the goalie. Let's see who wins this face-off. Michigan wins the face-off. They're in Mercyhurst territory. Duke, number 5, has it. Goes to Valentini, number 92. Valentini shoots. He doesn't score. Great block by the Mercy.
McKinney took a huge fall on the ice.
That was nasty looking. All right, Mercyhurst gets the puck down into Michigan territory, but they've only got one guy down there. Michigan with the possession back, making savvy passes. It's 2-on-2. Mercyhurst territory. Shots don't go. Puck is on the boards behind the goal. Mercyhurst, if you're Mercyhurst right now, you're just trying not to lose by any more points than you already are. But my, oh my, it is double digits tonight for Michigan, 10-1. The puck is getting flung back and forth across the Mercyhurst zone. Michigan in possession, trying to find the open man. They take a slap shot. It doesn't go. Knocked down by Mercyhurst, and now they're pushing it up into the Michigan zone. Onto the boards, to the right of the goalie. On the backboards now. Mercyhurst still in possession, looking for something open. They find an open man. They shoot. It's wide by like 10 feet. Michigan getting possession of the puck again. Passing it up. Hughes has it at midfield. Moving up, moving up. Michigan in possession in the neutral zone once again.
Looks like an icing call.
Ref's gonna blow the whistle, yep, for an icing call. Caleb, I'm tired of saying it. Give us an update on the score and the shots.
All right, the Michigan Wolverines 10, Mercyhurst Lakers 1. Michigan Wolverines with a very impressive 45 shots on goal. Definitely a very nice stat if you're Michigan for the opening, and Mercyhurst Lakers with just 16, and like we've said before, the shots on goal have definitely been a difference maker in this game today. And we don't have much more time left today, just under 3 minutes to go.
Yep.
And definitely.
Here we go. Mercyhurst with a puck in Michigan territory. 2 minutes and 45 seconds to play. Mercyhurst fighting. They want to put a crooked number on that board. But right now, their score remains 1. Michigan in control in the neutral zone along the boards, putting it up the ice. It rings around behind the net. Michigan, get it back. Michigan, great pass. A great shot attempt gets blocked in the Mercyhurst territory. That was almost a beautiful goal there, but it does not go. We'll let you listen real quick to the Michigan band. All right, we're back. 2 minutes and 14 seconds to play in the third period. Oh, a Michigan possession in Mercyhurst territory. They're at the top of the zone, trying to find something open. Mercyhurst very concentrated around the goal, trying to prevent a goal as best they can. Very, very passive mode of play from Mercyhurst, despite the situation they're in. Just trying not to lose by too much. Another shot by Michigan, blocked. Mercyhurst flinging it up the ice, goes across. It's in Michigan territory, but it's in Michigan control. It's along the boards. It's to the right of Michigan goalkeeper. It's along the side. It's along the board. Just trying to find somebody open for a shot. Passed it across. Now it's to the right of the goalie. At the top. Oh, a goal! Number 27.
Malcolm Spence.
Malcolm Spence, the freshman, with a goal on opening night.
And that's three. I believe that's three of the freshmen for Michigan scored a goal tonight in their debut. And
3 goals from freshmen, 5 from sophomores.
Beautiful goal from Spence in the dying embers of this game.
So let's talk about the fact that this Michigan team rebuilt this year after losing a bunch of players who were seniors last year to professional careers. And they came into this season and they said, all right, we're going to recruit. They brought in 10 freshmen. They graduated up 6 sophomores. And now the rest of the roster is made up of 5 juniors and 5 seniors. I mean, these freshmen have put on a clinic tonight. And 2 of these 6 sophomores on the roster have scored 5 goals. I mean, truly impressive stuff early on from a team that we had no idea what to expect from.
Yeah, Coach.
1 minute to go in the third period. Michigan in possession, going into Mercyhurst territory. They want to make it 12 goals tonight. Let's see. The PA announcer on Yost has indeed credited Spence with that 11th goal of the night. for Michigan. It is Michigan 11, Mercyhurst 1. Michigan with possession into Mercyhurst territory with a shot on goal. Doesn't go. Deflected by the goalkeeper. It's still in the area.
Just under 30 seconds to go.
Michigan just trying to score garbage time goals at this point. Mercyhurst not pleased. Puck sits isolated in the neutral zone. No one's after it. Michigan gets possession. 10 seconds to go. They're just going to let this thing run out now. And in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Folks, that concludes the end of Michigan's first game of the year for the 2025 to 2026 season. Men's ice hockey. The final score was Michigan 11, Mercyhurst 1. Michigan totaled how many shots?
48 shots.
And how many did Mercyhurst have?
And just 16 for Mercyhurst tonight. It was one-sided as far as shots, and that definitely shows with the scoreline tonight.
Absolutely. There's really not much more to add than that, but let's see. Let's analyze real quick just what kind of contribution we got from these young players tonight. We had, I can't believe I'm saying this, we had 3 goals from Will Borkoff tonight. The sophomore out of Birmingham, Michigan. He's local. I mean, how far away is that from here? That's like 2 hours, max.
Yeah.
So, what an absolute performance from him. He got 3 goals on 4 shots.
4 shots on goal, and making 3 of those. A beautiful night for Will Borkoff tonight.
Let's talk about Michael Hage. What do you have to say about Michael Hage?
Yes, Michael Hage, the sophomore out of Mississauga, Ontario. 2 goals tonight, 3 assists, and 4 shots.
What an absolute beast of a performance there.
Wonderful game tonight.
So, those 2 alone, what a contribution. The 2 sophomores, Hage and Horkoff, really putting on a clinic for their class. 3 goals from Horkoff, 2 from Hage. Now let's talk about, pardon me, one moment please. Let's talk about Malcolm Spence.
Yeah, Malcolm Spence, he has the honor of getting what I believe was the second to last, or the last goal tonight. He is a freshman, and he showed up and performed very well in his debut tonight. Yeah. Can't say enough, and the future looks bright for the Wolverines this season.
Absolutely.
They promised to rebuild, and from what we've seen tonight, it looks like it's very could be a reality.
Let's talk about Nick Moldenauer. Moldenauer put up 1 goal today on 4 shots. Moldenauer, the junior, he's one of only 5 juniors on this team, Caleb. What does that say about how this team is able to show up with contributions from both the old guys and the new guys?
I think at the end of the day, it all comes down to leadership, and that's what the Wolverines demonstrated tonight with the returners. They have really taken the team and have shown them the leadership, and their experience has really helped to teach this new class of freshmen and sophomores that are in this team, and it's definitely shown. It was on full display tonight.
Yeah, and on that note, Garrett Shrifsky had a goal himself. He's another one of those 5 juniors on this team. I mean, you had contributions up and down this roster. If you look at number 16, Aiden Park, another freshman putting up a goal on 3 shots. I mean, he was somebody who, again, you don't know what you're going to get, and they got everything out of these young guys.
Yeah, there was a lot of togetherness in today's game, and these new players have seemed to shine tonight, and the future looks very bright for the Wolverines.
And we could continue to go down the list here because 11 goals is a lot to talk about. A lot of these players contributed tonight, but just a few more names to point out. I'd like to talk about Cole McKinney, who I'm a little personally biased to. I'm a San Jose Sharks fan. He was drafted by the Sharks this last draft. Let's talk about Number 63, Luca Fantilli. He's a senior, returning senior. And this guy just, you know, he had a goal, he had a shot, and he had an assist. You'll take that on any day. You really
Honestly, yeah, that's in a way that's all you can ask for of a player. One goal is better than no goals, and there's a lot ahead for Fantilli.
Yeah, and you know he didn't score any goals tonight, but I just want to shout out Henry Muse, the freshman out of Ottawa, Ontario, because this kid had 3 assists tonight, despite
Yes.
not scoring a goal. His contributions did not go unnoticed.
His contributions were definitely very noticeable. He was amazing at getting the puck across the ice, setting up a lot of shots. He didn't score, but the score would not be where it was without him. That's for sure.
Yeah. So, folks, that's going to conclude our broadcast. Please tune in tomorrow night. We have the same matchup Saturday, tomorrow, October 4th, at 7 p.m. against Mercyhurst once again. So, let's let these teams go home, get some rest. We're going to go home and get some rest.
Yeah,
I'm
and we'll
Dylan
be back at it
Phillips.
tomorrow.
I'll be back on the mic with you guys tomorrow night. And with me tonight has been
Caleb Brown, yes, it's been a pleasure to be with everyone. Thank you for listening. I appreciate it.
all right. That's going to do it, guys.